Yeah. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life. Plus puppy trying to see me, we hearts are ripped. Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia, some hard ass bitches. We keep on coming while we running for your juice. Steady gunning, keep on busting at them fools. You know the rules. Little Caesar, go ask your homie how I leave you. Cut your young ass up, leave you in pieces. Now leave the seats. Lil' Kim, don't fuck around with real G's. Quick to snatch your ugly ass off the streets. So fuck peace, I'll let them niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride tonight. Bad boy murdered, old wax and killed. Fuck with me and get your caps and pills. You know, see, grab your blocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Oh, who shot me but your folks didn't finish? Now you about to feel the wrath of a menace. Nigga, I hit him on a menace. Nigga, I hit him. Bad boy, murdered on wax and killed. Fuck with me and get your cap peeled.
Beerus, my lord, is there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
Warning. This is a global blackout. Testing the left speaker. Left. Testing the right speaker. Right. Surround successfully recovered. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for...
Forget about the way it used to be. This is not a damn democracy. We are in a state of emergency, and my word is law. There's only one boss in this place, and that's me, the HNIC.
Ooh, did you change the intro?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. What did you see different?
You're gonna say you muted, Tef.
Yep, she done pulled out her mic. That ain't nothing but God.
Show ass up.
What did you see different?
Well, you added like our faith thing and some of the B-roll from like our outings and stuff. I was like, oh, you just switched the clips out. I said, oh snap! Look at that! I said, look at us stuff we did.
Yeah, had to update it to feature some of the things that we have done over the course of almost 6+ years.
Yeah.
And show off the team as well. What's good, y'all? It's your boy King Kurt Live. We're back at it again on another Wednesday night. Yes. I know some of y'all might be wondering why I'm donning the mask.
Oh my God.
Needless to say, my nieces are helping me to rejuvenate my youth and become more in touch with the kids and turning me on to a gentleman that is his name is Pooh, and apparently he is shisty. Now, all jokes aside, I'm wearing the mask as a representation of I want you guys to go follow Head Nerds in Charge North. The reason being is we are now delving deeper into content of a more news-centric and political arena. That causes problems for some of the stuff that we're going to be talking about. So your boy figured I'll start now getting my identity hidden so that I can retain my employment and hopefully my life. I saw what y'all did to Martin and Malcolm. Y'all ain't gonna get me, my guy. Not without a fight. So, as always, let's see. First and foremost, holding it down as always for the Head Nerds in Charge gaming section of things, our resident gamer nerd and the only man on earth still holding down chivalry in these streets. Talk to him.
What's up, everyone? It is your friendly neighborhood Black Shepherds nerd, Denzel, and as he said, I am the HNIG, and keep it locked to the YouTube channel, y'all, because we have some games coming up on the channel, on my channel, that if you're a fan of Mega Man, we're gonna be getting into the Mega Man X series starting tomorrow. So keep it locked, y'all.
And oh damn, Carolyn, don't tell my business. This nigga. That is King Kurt Live's image. You don't know who I am. I have very expressive eyes. Also holding it down, King Kurt Live's doppelganger and resident program manager here. There's in charge. One of our favorite rantists and feminists.
Oh my goodness.
You are a feminist.
I didn't say that I wasn't.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just the way you be like.
Yeah, because here I am trying to keep the patriarchy going and spread this misogyny.
The patriarchy doesn't really serve men. It only serves your downfall under capitalism.
Why so serious? Anywho, as always, Teffy Wonder, please introduce yourself and let's get this thing started.
What's up, guys? It is at Teffy Wonder here, your wonderful melanated mocha-fied merjoin. Happy Wednesday, beloveds. It's finna be a Targussy weekend. Hey,
yeah, we back up, gang.
We finna be back in the shits.
All in these Targussy streets.
Facts. If y'all, I might do a rewatch of a couple of episodes Sunday afternoon, early evening, depending on what my child is acting like. I took him to a cat cafe, and now that's his favorite shit ever.
Wait, do they serve cat?
Now, nigga.
Was it in Chinatown?
Shut your ass up.
What?
It's a cafe where there are cats there. You can hang out. You can adopt one. And you can just hang out with cats and have like tea and stuff.
You took your son to be around a bunch of pussy.
Wow. A rapper Lil Boosie would say that that's the right way to raise him. Is it not?
It flung my headphones back. I mean, I guess.
I
don't want to be anywhere with this fur and tea.
So the place we went to is called Lake Cat in on Germantown at 27th and German.
You mean this is in Philadelphia?
27th and Girard.
You're still cats in Philadelphia?
Wow. And again, you can go in, it's self-serve. You can make yourself a cup of coffee, tea, and you can sit and you can play with kittens and cats and have a good time. I'm
gonna go in, get a caffeinated beverage, and play pussy.
I didn't say that. You said that.
that, ma'am.
My son is also 9, so we're not putting that narrative out there.
But I'm not wrong.
You are. You're a lot wrong.
Oh, okay. It just got weird. Thanks for putting his age out there. Shit. All right, little Tussie. Why don't you go ahead?
Wow, that's a lot.
Could you please bring that? Ew.
A lot.
Can I put Hennessy in your coffee if you wanted to?
So it's not BYOB, so you can't bring stuff in.
So you can't bring your own booze?
No.
I ain't never been around pussy and no booze. This is corny. All right.
Wow. Hashtag adopt don't shop or whatever.
Wait.
Even though I said or whatever because I told my son that I was willing to buy him a $1,500 purebred cat.
Cats are $1,500 fucking dollars. Them shits is free.
For a purebred Maine Coon.
Ain't never paid for no cat ever. Cats are free. Cats are the niggas we get rid of when you have mice and you trying to help them out and they can't afford an exterminator. They're like, I got like 3 cats. My cat just here, take these 3 cats that I don't want. My
cat just had some babies. We can't afford to get
a
thing.
Away, ain't you?
Right? Yeah, I'm gonna say
give them away. Cats are free.
Oh my goodness. My son saw a specific breed of cat. He fell in love with it.
A cat. There is a cat. That's it.
Exactly, Carolyn. I can catch a cat behind the bodega.
Get the fuck out of here. A breed of cat. This cat, you know what the breeds are? Fat, skinny, one-eyed, black.
Oh my god.
Naked.
Black spots. Kind of black. Brown.
And them naked cats.
Naked cats.
Them naked cats are dumb expensive. You know that, right? They're like over $500 a kitten.
That's expensive.
The hairless Johns, the Egyptian cats. The kittens are like 500 something.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, I got to take this shit off. What do you mean? Naked cats.
$500 for a naked cat.
And listen, and they're a lot of upkeep. You gotta bathe them. You gotta bathe them weekly like dogs.
I wish I would put a cat in a bath. What is going on, black people?
I'm saying a purebred specialty
ain't no black
breed.
people washing cats and buying them for $500 a pop. It don't take nothing to shave a cat. What is we talking about here?
You're just gonna get a few claw marks while you're trying to shave it, but that's about it.
Cost you a lot of time. If nothing else.
Cats are free. Like that's the way God intended.
No, and one of my nephew's moms was just giving away like a litter of kittens. So that's what I'm raising my child bougie.
If y'all knew what North Philly was, my next joke would have been perfect, but I'm not going to do that because Tef is trying to raise a very astute young black man. Also, please teach that nigga that cats are free. Go behind the poppy store. Go behind the bodega. Go behind. I'm not trying to be racist here, but
listen, I told him if he reached a very specific benchmark by his birthday, because he's going to be 10 this year. I said if he reached a specific benchmark by his birthday, he could have this very special cat if that's what he wanted. He has not said for sure that he wants this cat in particular because he thinks there's only one of them. He's like,
there is only one kind of. It's just cat. As a matter of fact, you don't even really pick a fucking cat. Cats pick you. One day,
it's like the wands from Harry Potter,
and there's this hairy hairball with an attitude, crying up a storm. You feel bad for it. It's just like it's just like broke hoes. They say that they hungry, and you feel bad for them. And you buy them dinner, and then you never can get rid of them again. And they keep coming back. They want cash apps. They want kibble. And then if you keep feeding it, next thing you know, you moved it in your house, and now you can't fucking sleep on your couch because they're shedding everywhere, leaving their yucky bust down sheddings all over your good leather couch.
Oh my goodness.
One kind of cat.
Huh?
One kind of cat.
Oh my God.
When they say what kind of cat you got? Cat. That's what I got. What's his name? Cat. How many cats you got? 2 cats. Cats are free.
See, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Carolyn. Carolyn says she wants a Russian blue. And yes, they do. They cost a grip. And that is
cocaine that she is talking about. Okay? That is cocaine. That is Carolyn. She's a Jamaican drug lord. She is trafficking through our comments. That she literally just ordered another kilo.
We're never getting that Disney deal.
That girl got a real job outside of here. Don't be putting that
watch. Next she's gonna want a Bulgarian red. Okay, nigga. I know what that means.
No, I'm particular to the Scottish foals myself.
Wait, Sal said that Russian blue is a weed strain.
Yeah.
Get out.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, Carolyn, I get 10 vig on that pack, nigga. We re-up next week. See you at the next stream.
Oh, we ain't never getting that Disney deal.
Mind you, see I'm masked up. Make sure our next stream. Heavy Wonder, how can people follow and support us?
Make sure y'all go to our website, headnurseincharge.com. Sign up for our email list. Listen, we finna be coming and going. Things is popping and shaking. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Headnurseincharge.com. While you're there, it's almost Father's Day. Don't treat your dad to that shitty Bath and Body Works cologne fucking gift bag. Get your nerdy dad some nerdy merch. Our champion collection is some of our best selling items, so pick it up today. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, bras, draws, y'all know the fucking rest. It's Hoochie Daddy season as well. Pick up your official HNIC, excuse me.
HNIB.
I said HNID. I said D actually.
Oh, nah.
I thought you said HNIG Hoochie Daddy. I was like, wait a minute, we starting those.
Your official HNIC.
I know who's doing the bending.
Every night. Make sure y'all pick up the Hoochie Daddy's shorts and get some for your dad too. Amen. While you're also there, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/headnerdsincharge.
All right, y'all. As you can see, smaller crew tonight, but that don't mean it's not going to be action-packed and full of funny. Thank you for pulling up. Make sure to share this stream on all your favorite nerdy groups because we need more niggas to see our foolishness. The more support we get, the more we can do as a culture and a community as we continue to build the voice of the people through our programming. I'm gonna go ahead and take that down a little bit. How do these kids do that, man? Shit. My nose all stuffy and whatnot. I would be annoyed after a while. And they just walk around like this all day, looking like they're about to rob somebody. That's why they keep getting shot. Anyway, are y'all ready to start the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gang, let's get to these hot topics. Ooh-wee, this is episode 293, our faves who show pride. Tonight we're going to be talking about some of our favorite characters, both real, fictional, and otherwise, from the LGBTQ plus community. There's a wide spectrum of sexual orientations on tonight's panel with just the three of us. I'm straight. But outside of that, we're going to talk about all of HNIC's picks. We as a group, all umpteen of us, kind of threw a bunch of our favorite names in a hat. We don't know everybody's picks, but we're going to talk about as many as we can before the end of the show. But first up, as always, is the hot topics. Guess what? Vox Machina season 3 date has been released and it's coming in October. Shit, how hype are we?
Oh, we are hyped above all hype, my brother. Like I said, they ended off season 2 with a bang, and I know season 3 is going to be even crazier.
Yeah, I got to go back, and I love streaming now. It's so much better than regular television because I can go back and watch season 1 and 2. Taffy Wonder, I know Attack on Titan has you in a chokehold, but have you been able to watch seasons 1 and 2 of Vox Machina yet?
I don't know what it's about. It didn't seem interesting.
No. Good. I'm so glad that you haven't. Go watch it. If you want Game of Thrones,
okay,
and a cartoon with D&D flavor.
Listen, we'll see, because Castlevania lost me. I was like, this is taking way too long to start. I was doing other shit too, and I was like,
hey, yo, you the ops. That's what the kids say. You wildin'. I don't look.
I tried to watch it at work. I should probably go back and just watch it on a regular ass.
Try.
Yeah.
Because Castlevania, oh my goodness. Like
it just seemed like the intro was taking really long. And
the first season is a little belabored, but once it picks up and you start getting into the politics of how vampires have taken over and the war and Dracula's love, and then by the end of the season, once they start getting into the time travel and the vortexes and shit, you be like,
Lord have mercy,
going on. But they wrap it up very nicely by the end of the season. I would be remiss to say, especially with us bringing back Targusy. If y'all don't know what Targusy is, it's our full review of everything Game of Thrones every Monday or Sunday. When do we say we're gonna do it?
So it was gonna be Monday or Tuesday.
Oh yeah,
it would have to be Monday because you guys got 2B Tuesdays.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I don't mind doing it. Oh, well, I guess we should have this conversation at some point today.
We had said so Monday was the day, but
we can figure it out. Either way, we're not going to take too much time before we review every Game of Thrones episode that's coming up next. Targusy is back. If you're trying to get into that Gussie and talk about everything that these Targaryens is doing, that's what we're doing. Sadly, The Crow. A lot of people are saying this thing is unwatchable.
Yikes.
Unwatchable.
Unwatchable is nasty work.
Yeah, like when I think unwatchable, I think about X-Men X3 and I think about Spider-Man 3. Like I understand that Brandon Lee left a hell of a legacy behind.
How are you gonna say those movies are unwatchable when we have watched a man give birth to llama eggs?
Easily, because I knew that was going to be bad, and that budget let me know they didn't have the tools necessary to do Llamageddon properly.
Facts. When I think unwatchable, I think like Jason X, because that to me was the worst thing I'd ever seen.
But Jason X wasn't that bad to me. It was just superhero Jason.
I guess because I wasn't expecting it, I was just like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, Llamageddon was a steaming pile of dung.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was a fun steaming pile of dung.
something about a grown man giving birth to llama eggs that just don't sit right with you as a
If
human
they're
being.
being mutated into a half man llama.
But also to that point, I enjoy Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So, take that with a grain of salt.
Facts. And that movie is not good.
Yo, that is trash truck juice incarnate. The Crow remake, they keep doing these remakes. It's kind of reminds me of how RoboCop was. RoboCop I had really high hopes for, and RoboCop ended up being terrible as a remake.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was such a terrible movie. And even like with like certain classics, like The Crow, in my opinion, is like a 90s classic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't, like, when they try to keep doing all the different Terminators, Predator 2 was a steaming pile of dung. You know what I mean? Certain movies, even superhero-esque movies, you got to be really careful because that doesn't mean it's going to look good for the 2024 crowd.
Yeah. I guess I'm curious to see like what is bad about it, and like because sometimes our audience will like trash a movie and it don't be that bad.
Yeah, because apparently Madam Web wasn't as bad as,
which I fucking said that. Me and Luna went to go see it, and
ain't
like
no way in the world I would have.
It's by no means is it like a great movie. Like you could tell that whatever studio interference, I was like they should have canned this because the story makes as little sense as possible. But it's like it's enjoyable. Like it's not wholly unwatchable.
I don't believe you. So.
Listen, after sitting through Sharknado.
Okay, now that's valid. That is valid.
As somebody who sat through terrible movies like
Sharktopus.
Oh yeah.
I watched Cocaine Shark, so that I get it. In sadder, more real news, straight from the news desk of HNIC North, there's no justice for Tulsa race massacre survivors. Unfortunately, the Oklahoma Supreme Court has dismissed the Tulsa race massacre case and what is likely their final opportunity for survivors to receive justice. They said that there is no quantifiable way that they can say that those residents that lived in their particular county can show that the Tulsa massacre impacted their lives or that the town was ever fully destroyed. Yes, Tulsa, but not the particular county that they lived in. And yeah. So
that is not quantifiable, like that the number is beyond measure, or that
the damage, they can't really correlate the damage to that massacre. So here's my thing. One of the things I want people to take key note of is that in the discussion of reparations, the majority of people who are against it use the fact that no one surviving has ever known what it's like to be a slave, only the descendants of slaves. But here we are, people who are directly affected by a massacre that was race related, and they didn't even give them reparations.
And them people finna die.
Yeah,
they old as hell.
Well, it's over. It's over now. They live or die. They have gone to the highest court.
They're the people that it happened to, and like their descendants now won't even have a leg to stand on.
Nope.
At least like slavery reparations, like we can see the systemic oppression and the effects of how it has trickled through the decades and centuries. Like we don't live in a post-racial society. Like slavery is still very much a thing, even in this fucking country. Like to say that modern Black people don't suffer the consequences of slavery is wholly and factually inaccurate.
Yeah, even inherited, even in the genetic PTSD, the trauma of our ancestors has been passed on. It's funny. We were doing To Be Tuesday and somebody was like, overly nice white people in horror movies scare me. And somebody else made the comment that overly nice white people just are scary in general. And honestly, that's large in part because of that automatic fight response in most black people when you feel like you're being lured into a bad situation.
Yeah.
Whether it was lured in to load you onto a boat or lured in to put you in shackles, lured in to
just
brand
murder
you,
to just murder you for the shit of it.
Yep.
Right.
Ooh, okay. Moving on. But yes.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I thought that was really sad news. A little bit more of a downer. Recent viral video has resurfaced from the Tasha K programming and went viral. That shows
Is she lying on somebody else now?
No. This is actually real. People thought it was AI. But I'll just show you the video.
If I sang out of tune,
Give you a black eye.
would you stand up and walk out on me?
This is how wild Ike Turner was. He stood on a stage during a live program and told that woman he would give her a black eye. Social media went absolutely nuts over the clip. Some found it comical but sickening, dark humor. Yeah. But honestly, it's just indicative of how emboldened abuse was and how men could get away with so much even during that time. And it's a G check to men now because guess what? Modern day Ike and Tina looks like Sean Combs and Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's relevant. Powerful men still feel like they could put their hands on women, even when they too become powerful.
Yeah. Nah, modern day Ike and Tina look like your homeboy who pull up at his girl job just to fucking harass her, standing outside her fucking house, following where she go, calling her 100 fucking times a day, and you not checking him to be like, leave that woman the fuck alone.
That part.
So that was something, wild that came out. Young Thug. His lawyer is going to jail.
Wait.
For the Rico John?
So what happened was the lawyer made the accusation that the lawyer interviewed someone without the lawyer made the accusation that a witness was interviewed without the defense being present, which would enact a mistrial. The judge said, well, call a witness up or whatever and prove that happened. And he said, no, I'm not snitching on nobody. I'm not telling who told me. And the judge was like, no, now I'm ordering you to tell me. Yeah, tell me who did it. And he was like, no, don't tell me, and I'm going to put you in jail for 60 days. The lawyer stood on business and said, you just got to lock me up. But before he said it, he asked the judge, if you lock me up next to Young Thug so that I can continue to work on both our cases while I'm incarcerated. Bruh, I don't know what you paying this man. All I'm saying is, if you a homie of mine, if I send you this, just know whatever we about to do next, we going to jail.
Not we.
I'm just saying, as far as gangster goes,
bro.
So much respect to lawyers standing on business for their clients. Rob Schneider. Y'all remember Rob Schneider?
Unfortunately,
Deuce Bigelow?
Deuce Bigelow, yes.
What do you do this time?
Rob Schneider has made some inflammatory comments about Will Smith. Let's listen.
Will Smith is a twat.
I liked him.
Will Smith has been hiding the fact of who he really is, and it was exposed that night. He's really an asshole. But I wasn't allowed to say anything at that time because we were part of the committee that was supposed to punish him.
And how do you punish him?
Wow, wait. Just back up a second. Hang on.
I want to know
Will
what the punishment
Smith is like, for me, when I met him, right, I always say...
Like the nicest, most wonderful... He's a liar. Complete, utter fraud. Will is a douchebag, and that's something that you can't... The thing is, that's how politically correct the Academy is.
Right.
That they were so cowardly. Because if I would have done that, they would have been hauled out to prison. But because they were so worried about being, racist. Violence is what it is. And what the color of your skin or your religion doesn't matter.
Sure.
If you commit a crime in front of other people, you get hauled out of there.
Yeah, but didn't you also sort of think, he's standing up for his missus? You didn't like that?
It doesn't matter. You can't hit another dude.
Stephen A. Smith also has been called out for saying that Will Smith, despite his box office success with Bad Boys 4 releasing over the weekend, owes the black community a sit-down interview explaining why he put his hands on Chris Rock. To which the black community said, Stephen A., sit your dumb ass down.
That part.
Yeah. That man apologized, paid his dues, and is moving the fuck on. Like, he don't owe nobody a fucking apology.
And if you can't move on, that's a you problem.
Yeah.
Right.
And the $150 million plus that was taken in one of the best weekend openings for the fourth installment of a movie. Let that sink in. The fourth installment of the franchise did numbers, and 44% of the moviegoers were black.
It already made its money back.
Yeah,
like in the first.
Yeah. Yep. 40.
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say, and to Carolyn's point, said Rob also spewed some transphobic shit the other day. Yeah, like, isn't Rob Schneider like a fucking Trump supporter and stuff like that? Like,
he's a weirdo now, and that's why.
And also, by the way, let's not forget, Rob Schneider, isn't he like friends with Chris Rock?
Exactly.
Yeah, him, Adam Sandler, and all of
Kevin
them are
James.
part of the same. Yeah, all in the
like
same
so. Of course, you gonna come out
dudes.
like. Right, you're gonna come out in defense of your homeboy, which I don't have. I have respect for you and all that, but sir, respectfully,
listen, Tony Rock ain't even pull up on Will Smith, so listen,
right,
his own brother said some. Look, make a comedy special, say your piece, and move on. I mean, goddamn.
I mean, if he was actually funny, he might.
And moving on after that, you can't top that one. Now, that's a punchline for your ass.
Sorry.
Oh, how I want to do this. Okay, so we all remember back in the day, at least in the early 2000s, we all loved fitted hats. Remember fitted hats?
Yeah.
I don't wear hats as much now, but I used to keep a wall full of fitted hats. Ex-gang member.
My head too big.
Yeah, and I mean, fitted caps are a big thing. But for those that might live out in California, a former gang member did a 3-minute long video over what fitted hats mean what, as a way to warn people, so as people could stop going into the wrong neighborhoods with the wrong fitted hats.
With the baseball caps. Like with the baseball.
Let me just say this. I was deployed out in LA for a pretty long stint. I'm from Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Phillies hat is red with a P. I went into the wrong goddamn neighborhood that had on, and they quickly let me know that I should never come back. I actually had to show them my driver's license to get up out of that neighborhood. I was on Crenshaw Boulevard, and I'll never forget it. If I didn't have my badge on me, I might not have made it out there.
I got a story just like that too, Kurt.
Oh, really? What happened?
Yeah. So my dad, who's one of the coaches for Chester High's boys basketball team, when I was in high school, they was in Cali. So at the time, it was a Sunday, and I was like, yo, I can finally get to watch my team, the Chargers. So me and the team, we go to Roscoe's. I'm wearing my Chargers jersey, Chargers hat. I'm excited because I'm like, yo, I get to watch my Chargers. We're waiting, like the bus comes and we're getting on the bus, and these dudes rolled up, saw me in the blues, like, yo, bro, you in the wrong neighborhood, and pulled into the parking lot. The coaches was like, Denzel, get your ass in the bus. Like,
here's how I just want to. It is a 3-minute long video, but I think it's important because this shows how crazy gang affiliation and wearing the wrong thing has gotten us.
Right here, pretty much Bloods and Brims wear this hat right here. LA County Bloods and Brims. These other two hats right here, these Philly hats, these right here, strictly Pyrus. Pyrus come out of Compton. You don't want to be in any Compton crib hoods with this on. The St. Louis hat right here, BPS, strictly Bloods. You hear me? Even Park Village Compton Cribs might wear this logo too. Be careful. Even the San Francisco 49er hat, that's Family Swan Bloods. The San Francisco baseball cap, 7-4 Hoovers. Remember that. This Astro hat, that's Hoovers all the way. And they probably the most hated gang out here. The red W hat, West Side Pyrus mainly. But the black version of this W hat could be the West Boulevard Crips. They beef with the St. Louis hat. This also could be Watergate Crips and Hawthorne, and also some Mexican gangs will wear the W as well. With this Milwaukee cap, this is all strictly 40 Crips. I'm gonna be real with you. 40 Crips with this hat right here. These A hats right here are a little bit tricky. That could be for Avenue Pyrus in Inglewood. Also be Cross Atlantic Pyrus. Also the Asian Boy Crips wear that too. Now with this A right here, you have some Avalon Crips, you have some 40 Crips from the Avenues. Everybody knows this hat right here. This the neighborhood Crips all wear this hat right here. The 40s to the 100s. Even more Crips wear Nutty Block and Compton. Got Schoolyard Crips wear that too. A lot of Crips wear the NY. Even got 2 N's in Long Beach. That's Vince Staples and OT Genesis and them. The Rolling 60s will also wear this hat right here, so be careful. Also got Southside Compton Crips that wear that too. The Stevenson Village Crips and Carson also wear that too. The Steelers hat, that's the Rolling 20 Crips. Snoop Dogg and them, they wear that in Long Beach. Be careful, because if you in Long Beach wearing a Raider hat, that's the Insane Crips and they beef with those Steeler hats. Be careful. Even the 18th Street gang is gonna wear this too. That's the Mexican. The Saints hat right here, that's Imperial Village Crips in Inglewood. Even they will wear the V hat. They will wear a hat with a straight V on it. Be careful for them Crips out there in Inglewood. This pirate hats right here could be for 456 Island Pyrus in Pomona, or be PJ Watts Crips. Careful with that P. This one right here, you're gonna see a lot of Grave Street Crips and Watts wearing this one right here. When you see this Mariners hat right here, you're gonna see a lot of 40 Crips, Front Street Watts Crips, and even Florencia wearing this F right here. But this one right here, you're gonna have Inglewood families wearing this one right here. And they even gonna also wear this other one right here. Inglewood families, these two right here. This hat right here, A-Tray Gangsta Crips. All Gangsta Crips is gonna wear this all around the board. Also, you're gonna have 20 Bloods wearing that, the Rolling 20 Bloods. You're gonna have some Tongan Crips wearing this also. With this White Sox hat, you're gonna have Santana Block Compton Crips, and you're also gonna have 6 Hood Compton Crips. This hat right here, you're gonna see the 30 Crips wearing this, and the Tongan Crips also gonna wear that too. This C hat right here, that's Cedar Block Pyrus. That's where the game is from. They bang that red C for Cedar Block. This KC hat, that's the Kitchen Crips. Be careful. This Green Bay Packer hat right here, that's the Shotgun Crips and the Payback Crips in Gardena. Now this D hat right here gonna be for the Harlem 30s and for the 40 Crips from the dark side. You hear me? Now this Bulls hat, you will see Bloods wear this. And this Cowboy hat, you will see Crips wearing that. I know. This M hat right here, all Mafia Crips. They all wearing this one. The Crips is gonna wear this O hat right here. All the O's from the 30s to the 40s to the 100s. That's the Crips right there. This one's a little tricky. You could wear this Clippers hat that say Clippers. That's fine. But once you wear this one right here, that's Lewis Park West Side Bloods right there. An alliance with Cross Atlantic Pyrus right there. An alliance with Cedar Block Pyrus all in one.
That was 3 minutes of shit you can't wear.
So apparently the only safe, so in that video, the only safe hat is the Los Angeles Clippers hat.
Huh? Maybe.
If that.
Is that blue that say because he said if you wear the blue Los Angeles
Clippers, I don't trust what that nigga say.
I'm wearing my Eagles hat.
You never know.
And then the Cowboys fans will whip your ass.
Listen, they can get it.
Yo, when I tell you some of this stuff is so crazy, and Chicago ain't no joke either. I remember I went to Chicago University and they told me just the way I cock my hat could be representative of a gang and to be careful how we wore it. Teddy's from Chi-Town. He just said, I saw this and was like, Chicago gangs ain't got no time for all that. Yeah, you got to throw California away. It's a lot going on over there. And then it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Everybody bang over there. Either way, welcome. So happy for you to join us. Britt, please introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? I am Britt. I'm the EP of UNAB, taking over HNIC all weekend long. kicking things off Friday nights with trivia and ending things Sunday with Anime Court for now. But soon our flagship show will be back up and going for the culture. So check us out all weekend long.
Gang, welcome. And we are getting ready to wrap up our hot topics. And you're just in time for our final hot topic. Oh, no. I got one more. I take it back. There's two more hot topics. Oh, you poor Star Wars fans. Star Wars fans are pissed off because they said the Acolyte in episode 3 introduced space lesbian witches that use the Force to get pregnant.
That sounds dope to me.
Right? And the problem is?
To which most of the LGBTQ community was like, stop bitching. And the rest of the Star Wars community had to remind these incels, one, space witches always existed in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
The sisterhood has always existed, and these are the space witches.
Yeah.
Also,
isn't Anakin like fucking born of the Force?
Thank you. Anakin Skywalker has no father, and the Force gave birth to him, and then Palpatine used the Force to turn him towards the dark side in the womb. This is canon in not only the movies, but also the comic books. So
Excuse
tell
me,
me you don't know Star Wars without telling me, bro. Go ahead, good shit.
Excuse me while I drink the tears of the fragile straight white men.
Literally. Also, didn't you niggas just go see Dune? The fucking Benny Gesserit run that whole shit. And they just don't have the Force. Like, they get pregnant the regular way, but these bitches use the Force and fear and spice and everything the fuck else to get their way.
And
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Let's keep it a buck.
And they're space witches.
If I said space lesbian witches, who's getting mad at that?
I'm finding, where do I sign?
White men.
Like space lesbian witches that consent to force sex. Happy Pride Month. Get the fuck out of here.
Straight white men.
I don't understand it.
Now I gotta fucking start the Acolyte.
Right?
Yeah. Just to keep the numbers up. Well, guess what? The Acolyte debuted with better numbers than X-Men 97.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Beat them out. Beat that ass.
I will say all the Star Wars stories that are not directly tied into the Skywalker saga leaps and bounds better than all the fucking movies. So
Agreed.
I thoroughly, and even like Ahsoka, which had kind of like a little bit of choppy storytelling, I still 100% enjoyed.
And I know I'm gonna butcher this name. Please do not take offense because I am like 2 shades from illiterate, thanks to the Philadelphia public school system. How about this? Could you tell
Amobi to Sony?
What Tef said? Thank you. I was about to ask her to put it in there phonetically. She helped me out. Or she or they or him. I'm not sure whatever your pronouns are, just do the thing because I want to be respectful. But a Mobie. Oh, Sony. All right, I could do that. So to Sony's part, this comment, they literally mad at pretty black girls having Jedi powers.
Literally
that part.
That is the whole gist of this shit. And
which is crazy because the fucking witch in Ahsoka is Asian. Like,
well, let's not forget Mace Windu was black.
Yeah, but white men love Samuel L. Jackson. Because they think that his audacity is their audacity.
Y'all make my head hurt so bad, yo. Like Ahsoka is orange, but she's colored. We're adopting all aliens that aren't white. I swear to God, we are.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Well, they were mad because Rosario Dawson was playing her and not the white girl who voiced her in the TV show.
I don't give 2 Yodas.
These white tears.
She said
Good for
she's
the skin.
blending.
Good for the skin.
Yeah, that's her race.
Blending. I'm with it. Last, of course, we're going to end it with racism.
Hey, doesn't always end with racism?
Yeah, it do, baby. TikTok star went on TikTok and was ranting about the kind of man that she wants in her life. In that rant, she used the phrase, as a white woman, broke ass niggas.
So what she said was she was tired of all her homegirls dating broke
I'm about
ass
to play
niggas.
it. I'm literally about to play it. I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the video.
Are you going to play her double down?
And then we're going to play her response after people called her out and got her canceled. And then we'll show you what the
wait. Are you going to play? So there's two of the responses. There's one.
How about you just watch and see what I play, and then we talk about it. How about that, sugar? Is that all right, honey, baby, sugar lamb?
Yeah.
Guys thinking that all girls are gold diggers. I don't know, or like guys, certain guys thinking that all girls are gold diggers. I don't know if it's because you get your information from those street interviews in like Miami at 3 a.m. outside of a nightclub. You're getting the opinion of some dumb whores and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay? My type is broke mechanics and surfer hippie dudes who just want to live in a shack and surf and have babies.
So a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
You're going to call us racist? You're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs? Fuck you. War.
So a recent video of
So her response video, she doubles down on what she says. She says her First Amendment right should protect her against her offensive speech. The clip that she posted called for war, most likely race war. And then the last clip is her lamenting because she was fired from her day job because of that video. Now, Tef, did I play the video that you wanted that you were talking about?
Yeah. So that one was the double down. And then she was crying on Beyonce's internet about how she was like, "You guys are so bored. You don't have anything better to do.
Nope.
You got me fired from like my real job just because I said a word you didn't like. It's not fair." And it's like, bitch, you fucked around and found out. Congratulations, baby doll. You should have stuck with your like shitty trad wife content.
Yeah, here's my thing. We'll pick her up in a week or so.
Here's my how about that, Shiv? She'll be on Fox News at Michael Shanahan or whatever the fuck his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's what blows my mind. You make a comment with a racial slur on one of the most popular platforms for social activism. Should have kept that shit to Facebook.
Yeah.
Also, your First Amendment right only guarantees you protection from the government.
Period.
Not
from us,
protect
bitch.
you from user get wrecked from calling your fucking job.
I really don't think, for those that are so patriotic and so into their rights, you niggas do not actually read what your rights protect you from.
Nope.
No.
That right, it's really used for like journalism and speak. Like even the government can prosecute you for saying fire in a movie theater. If you say something inflammatory, like the president of the United States saying with his free speech, let's go down to the Capitol and wreck shit. Notice he got in trouble and those people went to jail, sort of.
Some of them.
And it does not block you from an ass whipping.
Yeah.
Like,
have y'all ever been called the N-word?
You should have stuck to your sourdough bread.
I'm sorry, but not by your family.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I went to Pancras, bro. Like
I think I call my nieces nigga at least 47 times a day, each an hour.
But yeah, like, I grew up in media, went to Pancras High. Like, yeah, Rose Street Media School District. Oh yeah, they thought they thought it was easy. They thought it was slick. They thought it was cool. No, sir.
Yeah. Also, shame on whatever black people were like giving her an N-word pass that she thought she could just so casually drop it in a TikTok video.
I don't think anyone gave her an N-word pass. I think that is white privilege. I think that is her thinking that no one's going to touch her.
What do you mean it offends you?
She does not look like she has black friends to even give her a pass.
Yeah,
she probably got one, and the pass wasn't given. I'm gonna say, listen, the pass probably wasn't given. She probably just took it because the other girl was just like too uncomfortable to say anything.
Back down.
Yeah,
because unfortunately, black people try to get into white spaces and be cool as opposed to checking these fuckers. Because I'm telling you right now, say that around the wrong group of black people, and TikTok and your job is going to be the last thing you got to worry about.
I don't just wear all these rings for fashion, boo-boo.
I know that's right. All right, so that wraps up our hot topics for the day. That is what's going on in black culture and the news. And honestly, this one was a little bit of a downer of hot topics, but I appreciate everybody pulling up and listening. We're about to make our pivot and get into our main topic after we take a quick breather.
On the Lord of Hero, Nick. On the Lord of Hero, Nick. On the Ricky Ticky Low while living #1 Nickelodeon.
Flawless victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time.
As previously stated, this is episode 293, our faves who show pride. It is Pride Month this month, and as allies and some representatives of the LGBTQ plus community, we have come together as a cabal of folks who not only want to recognize those that have influence in our media and lives in entertainment, representing their own personal, choices, sexual orientation, and also just dope ass gay people, nigga. Like, niggas be gay. Just let that shit go. And some of these motherfuckers is just dope because they dope. It ain't got nothing to do with them being gay. They just happen to be gay and dope too. So we're gonna kind of delve into it right now. But if I could ask the panel real quick, and I'm gonna start with Shiv. One, do you identify with the LGBTQ plus community? And if so, who was the person in media, any entertainment, TVs, movies, or whatever, that truly made you look up to?
I'm gonna say, of course I do. I am bi. But I would say like someone like Billy Porter, is
one of my favorites.
Yeah, I was gonna say Billy Porter is definitely someone who is not afraid to show his colors, be who he is, and if you don't like it, that's a you problem. He has nothing to do with it. But yeah, I would definitely say someone like Billy Porter was a big influence.
Okay. How about you, Britt?
I'm also bi. And I would say, so I wouldn't say like growing up I look up to, but as an adult, I admire Laverne Cox as being one of the first.
Orange is the New Black, right?
Yeah, Orange is the New Black. Mm-hmm.
And it's sad because I was trying to. I have some pictures of some of these folks, and that because we talked about it earlier. But continue. I'm gonna put them up in case people aren't recognizing names, so that we can definitely put a face to the name. But continue, please.
Yeah. Just as being one of the first transgender women to proudly and loudly, be out there and put herself out there and be just a strong advocate for the LGBTQ plus community. So.
And Teffy, how about yourself?
Yes, I do, but I would say it's weird because like gay was such like a bad thing when I was like growing up in the 90s in West Philly. Like if you was gay, you literally could get the shit beat out you. So nah, and then not gonna give you my whole life story, but like I do I don't necessarily have like a person that I look up to outside of, who I love though?
Who do you love, Teffy?
Bob the drag queen
and
Latrice Royale. I saw them both on RuPaul's drag show, and they are like the only two drag queens that I like saw there and then like had to follow like in like on social media and like follow like the stuff that they do, because like to me they are big, black, like, and not just like they toggle like the duality of like masculine and femininity so well, and they're both so eloquent and so funny, and like I don't know, I love it because I'm like I want to be big and black and be
big, black, and goofy. We could listen.
I was
listen. We halfway there. Shit. So, for myself, I am not gay. I do have a platonic life partner that is a man. But that's my nigga. I'll punch him in his chest if I fuck him in his ass. That's my nigga. But I make him uncomfortable all the time because I'm so hype. I'm considered so, and I hate that term, but I'm considered so hyper masculine that I can make other niggas uncomfortable in my hyper masculinity because nobody's gonna check me. Like I'm like, ha ha, keep laughing, nigga. I'll fuck you in your ass, and they be like, "That's gay, hurt." I'd be like, "What, pussy?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, never mind. I'm sorry." So I like to bitch people, make people uncomfortable. Making people uncomfortable in comedy is literally my favorite thing to do. But also, my two beloved nieces represent and identify as an ever-evolving spectrum of the LGBTQ plus community. And whatever they want to be, that's all right with me. As long as they're happy, healthy, and growing in a safe space. I'll put it like that. I am an unhinged, crazy ass fucking uncle. But within the confines of my home, I fiercely protect those I love. And I don't care about the sexual orientation that those I love assign for themselves. What I do care about is people respect them according to the boundaries that they set for themselves in life. So, yes, anybody that disrespects my nieces, I'm absolutely gonna whip your fucking ass with a pride flag on my back if I need to. So, with that being said, the HNIC brought up some of their favorite folks I'm gonna need your help because I don't know everybody.
Me either.
Definitely let me know. If you have somebody, yes. They are very fluid. That's what they call it. My nieces keep me hip because much like Teffy, I was born in 1982. I am problematic as fuck. I used to say the F slur, not an excuse for using it, but I used to use the F slur in a derogatory term to denote weakness in other men, no matter what their orientation was. But at the end of the day, I stopped using the F slur because I respect those who taught me a better way and corrected that behavior because it was important to those that not only that I care about, but just it's not that deep to me to offend other people just to say a word. White people take note about the N word.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that deep. And it's nothing to respect somebody's pronouns, whether you agree or disagree, however it is, just certain key things. I really need to just shut the fuck up, go with the flow, because it just promotes more peace than anarchy. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the fun shit. Gay people in media. So I'm assuming it's a Sailor Moon, right?
Yeah. Yes. So they're from Sailor Moon.
All right, who these gay people? I'm not Shiv. I'm not wrong. I can say that. Shiv, I can say that, right?
You can.
I'm just saying.
They are.
They gay people.
Wow.
And I said they was people.
I'm dead. Is that
That's Sailor Mars, and I'm not sure who the other person is.
And Sony said Sailor Saturn.
Saturn.
Sailor and Saturn?
All right.
Yeah. I thought Sailor Saturn was gay. I didn't know Sailor Mars was.
No. I think Saturn, yeah. Tinkbird said only one of them is gay. So I'm pretty sure that the picture that we are using is just a representation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Saturn and another sailor in the English dubbed, because again, in the 90s, they didn't want to acknowledge them as lesbians. They were kissing cousins.
What?
Yeah, they were called cousins.
That's better than being a lesbian?
They were cousins that were just very intimate with each other.
It's Sailor Neptune, excuse me.
Okay. Sailor Neptune. Thank you. We appreciate this. Look, I told you all the HNIC submitted pictures. So when some of us we just talking on behalf of the crew. This is one of my favorite clips from True Blood.
Ooh, Lafayette.
Yeah. Very popular character from True Blood. I think the most viral clip.
May they rest in peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
They passed away?
Like a couple years ago.
Yeah, like a few years ago.
That's sad. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They was giving niggas AIDS.
Oh my God.
You want AIDS? I'm gonna give you this AIDS. I'm gonna put my gayo name on your hamburger and give you AIDS, nigga. I love that. I love gangsta gays. Can I tell a story real quick? It's so not appropriate. But
Gangsta gays is outrageous.
Yo. And I'm gonna say this shit with the mask on. All right, so I used to go to this high school called Lankenau, Germantown. And I'll never forget, there was this really well-dressed young man in the back. I didn't have as much experience with the gays back then. And how do I say this? It was like you couldn't hang out. Mind you, this is a problem. I'm telling you, it's a problematic story. Nobody felt comfortable hanging out with the gay guy except for the black girls. Black girls could hang out with gay guys all day, no issue, and they be besties and they go about their life. Nobody was fucking with him, but just the boys didn't feel comfortable. We were teenagers, we were uneducated, ignorant, all of the above, and we had terrible mentors that told us to even have, like the gay could jump on you. Like all of a sudden, the rainbow shoots out of his ass and goes into your mouth, and now all of a sudden you gay too. Didn't work like that, at least not on this planet. But what I'm trying to say is, this kid was the most unassuming, well-dressed, I'll bet, always fashionably sound, and soft-spoken individual I had ever seen in my life. Well, honey, one day, this motherfucker was sitting in class, and I think he sat in a seat. Remember how you used to have assigned seats?
Yeah.
You used to have assigned seats. I don't know what it was he was saying. I believe it was he did not want to sit in the seat because it wasn't clean. He didn't want to sit his nice clothes in a dirty seat. And he was like,
Makes
I'm not going. And so he sat in another seat, but it was another one of the jocks, like one of the big boys, one of his seats. And he was just like, listen, you know what I mean? I'm just sit here until the teacher comes in, and I'm gonna tell him to clean off the seat to sit in the third. It wasn't gonna be no big deal. Well, I forget who the jock name was, but man, he took that as like a personal offense. And you can always tell when a motherfucker is trying to like grandstand for everybody because he thinks somebody is weaker. And we all kind of sat off in the corner, and nobody did anything. Like nobody stepped up. Yeah, Farnsworth Bentley is a great way of describing this individual, but he was a portly gentleman, so he's a little bit chunkier. Think of a fat Carlton. So to basically surmise the stories, he just kept saying, yo, get the fuck up, get out of my seat, blah, blah, blah. He was like, yo, you're standing over me, I don't feel comfortable, could you please back up? And we're laughing. Again, problematic, I'm better now, but we're laughing and joking like, get the fuck out of here. Like, yo, you gonna let the bull do that to you? You gonna just let him chump you like that? You gonna just take your seat? Oh, doing all of, baby, he put his hands on that boy, and I don't care. And I learned a very good lesson that day. It don't matter who you have in your bed. Them hands are certified. That boy dog walked this motherfucker from one end of the class to the other end. The whole fucking, like, I forget what it's called, like before class starts or like whatever the interim period is. I ain't been to homeroom. Yeah, on that type shit. Like, and so the teacher didn't need to be in there. Man, he got his ass whipped so bad that his homeboys had to beg him to stop beating him up because he'll never be able to live it down. You gotta beg a motherfucker, like, please stop beating his ass because he'll never come back from this. And
then nigga, you done already lost.
You already lost. You already took that L.
You already right.
It was a great and very, very expensive lesson to learn for that young individual. And I'll never forget my teacher, Mr. Johnson. I forget, he came in, they broke up the fight, and I'll never forget, he was got the boy up, was patching him up. And he looked him square in the eye and he said, remember this, always in life, that no matter what a person's sexual preference is, a man is always still a man. Y'all gonna stop thinking gay people soft. That's all. So I say that to say I have always enjoyed gay characters that is not the stereotypical. You know how they just like they do black people as a caricature. They do gay people as a caricature,
like the feeble.
Yeah. Oh my god. And not listen.
Yeah.
Lafayette was not that, boo boo.
And that's why I like Lafayette. That's what it all the gist of it is. I like motherfuckers that come from behind the counter, take their earrings off, and bitch a motherfucking table full of white ignorant people and say, I wish you would get up. Now eat your motherfucking AIDS. Insane. All right. Let me see who we got. Oh, this is hilarious. This is actually a conversation. Is Bugs Bunny gay? Is he on the spectrum?
He's gender fluid. He's gender fluid, like non-binary. Like Bugs Bunny is a firm they.
Agreed.
I would say they would be at least bi.
And it's sad that we have to put things in quantifiable terms when we really don't. He could be gender fluid.
Mhm.
I've seen Bugs kiss men and women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we kind of yes, okay, I'm with that.
Man.
Britt.
Yeah.
I'm with that. Bugs, but see, Bugs always kissed somebody out of like survival. So I don't know if he liked it or if he was just like some motherfuckers that suck their dick out of a way of trouble. So
Hey,
I'm
$20
just
is $20.
saying, Teffy, you know plenty of motherfucker that will suck their dick out of trouble.
I don't actually, or I do, and I just am not asking the right questions.
Just
survival. What kind of circumstance are we talking?
Easily.
Right.
Hey, motherfucker, you about 500 short on the rent. Oh, really? You know what? You good this month, God damn it. I'm gonna go ahead on and shit.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
I hate it here.
I'm just Can I get cheese on that? We're all out of cheese. Are you?
Oh my god.
No.
I said survival.
Right. How is cheese in survival?
Listen, the price of cheese is going up now.
Thank you, Shiv.
I'm confused.
Cheese is expensive.
I mean, they were out of it. And you still suck a dick for what?
Cheese.
Right.
That rain check for the cheese the next time that they get it.
Hey, yo, Bugs is a bad bitch when he dressed up. Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple times where Bugs made me really be like, I don't like how you make me feel. He put on that blonde wig with that tight ass dress. That cottontail peeking, boy. I'm just saying.
He had that thing tooted up.
Didn't he always have his ass in there? And he always had them badass 6-inch heels.
Exactly.
Yes.
Had them little fuzzy toes peeking. And what was they painted? What color? What was his toes? He had them white toes on. You know, only bad bitches wear white toes.
White toes mean good pussy.
Hey.
So I've heard.
Chef kiss. All right.
He looks down at my white toes like,
You wiggled them too, didn't you? You was like,
sure did.
You wiggled your toes. I feel you wiggle them. The French tips. Yeah, the French tips. Any kind of white.
Oh, facts.
Billy Porter is probably one of my favorite human beings ever.
Talk about a nigga that's always well dressed.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen him take a fashion misstep in a while.
No.
And it doesn't matter. And he wears a different array of clothing, whether
absolutely
it just looks good on him. Now everybody can wear what Billy Porter wear.
Yeah.
No matter what your orientation is, to be honest with you.
Like
I don't know.
RuPaul can pull off a Billy Porter switch up.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Billy Porter play Morph in the X-Men. I think he would add a little something to it.
A little spice.
I was just about to say that. Add a little seasoning.
Not Carolyn said Pose lives in me because of Billy Porter.
Yeah, his portrayal of Fairy Tale in that show is amazing.
Honestly, he did a episode of my first exposure to Billy Porter was an episode of Law and Order where he played a teacher and they found a sex toy in his classroom. And it's a great episode. You've never seen that episode? Billy Porter acts his fucking ass off. And it's a really fucked up ending. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, this nigga different. So yeah, Team Billy Porter. Let's see who else.
And the fairy of Cinderella. Just
Oh yeah, Fairy Godfather, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that how he called himself in that?
He called himself Fab G.
Thank you. I knew it was something like that. This is actually pretty interesting. For a lot of y'all that may not know it, Bobby Drake, the original X-Men, Iceman, is homosexual. Did you know that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I was unaware.
Really? Yeah. Bobby has
I
been.
was like, Bobby is a homosexual.
You know what? And y'all looked at me crazy when I said the gays.
He's ahead of the sexuals.
He's ahead of the. He giving head to the sexuals. I'm just saying. Bobby claps cheeks, and he has been married in the comic books, and he be making that icicle and do his thing, turns it into a pickle. Either way, Shiv, is there a particular comic book superhero that is a favorite of yours that's a part of the LGBTQ plus?
I would have to say Bobby is one of them. There was in one instance, it was with the New 52, the Teen Titans in the New 52 DC, where they had Beast Boy. I think it was Beast Boy and his partner. Forget, I think it was like Brick or something, but they were also a couple in the New 52, and I was like, yo, this is awesome.
Really, I didn't know that. So Beast Boy,
yeah, Beast Boy in like I said, I think it was like in the New 52 run of Teen Titans. He was they said that he was gay or so.
Let me ask you a question, ladies. Do you feel like sometimes they try to use sexual orientation as fan service in an improper way? What makes it good in a character? Or does it even matter?
No, it matters because I don't like anything where it feels like they put it in there just to put it in there. Like it needs to feel authentic. It can't just be all right. We needed representation of the LGBT community because LGBTQ plus whatever extra letters.
No, it's okay. The
LGBT
is that the qua is very fancy at the end.
The LGBT.
No, but it needs to make sense. It needs to make sense to the storyline. It needs to make sense to the character themselves. Okay, go away. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
So yeah, no, I definitely think it can't just be. It matters, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, what about you, Teffy?
Yeah, it's like when they make a character black, but don't do anything with them, don't change anything else about them, and it's no, that's really weird because being black would kind of color all of their like experiences in a different way. So it's like if you're gonna do it right.
Carolyn says, I love it when it's already shown in the comic version of the storyline rather than them just announcing it before a movie premiere. True. Also, for me personally, I akin it to just in instances where they try to like Britt said, you just pigeonhole a thing and it takes away the significance and the importance of representation. Because representation isn't just having them there, but being an integral part of the storyline or having a role within the advancement of storytelling.
Exactly.
With that being said, even though I don't feel like they did this in the best way, but I always thought it was cool, this is one of my favorite gay people in a kung fu movie. Yeah, remember? They kept calling him Sissy.
Oh, yeah.
And when I tell you what I love about this character is he was the first person to come over and help the other master before. And this is Kung Fu Hustle for those that don't know. If you're not up on Kung Fu Hustle, then you are missing out, my guy.
I have trust issues with people who haven't seen Kung Fu Hustle.
Teffy Wonder, have you seen Kung Fu Hustle? Yep.
I'm right there with you, Teff. It's okay, man.
Wow.
I got you.
Oh, first of all, y'all know I don't be watching these little silly ass movies that are made specifically for potty humor and the male gaze.
Teffy, you about to be. Let me tell you something. I'm about to run up on your ass. Oh my God! Go watch Kung Fu Hustle. I'm not doing this.
Silly. Ain't this the show where the girl pushed the fucking car into the space with her hands? Or is that another one? Or is that the Shaolin John? The Shaolin.
That was not this movie.
With her hands.
With her hands. Yo, there's you know what? We're gonna have a Teffy indoctrination night. I'm gonna sit your ass down.
Another one because we watched. That's how I saw Harlem Nights.
Yo.
We watched Harlem Nights and Boomerang.
It's okay, girl. I didn't see Friday till I got to college, so I went to Howard and they made me watch it because I hadn't seen it up until then. So
What is happening right now?
Yo, you see who we working with? Oh wow! I think all my picks are first. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
And this is my all-time favorite gay character. There is nobody better than this individual. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. I told you, gangster gays, the most gangster of the gays. This is a Baltimore legend, and I don't think the nigga ever lived in Baltimore. His portrayal of Omar from The Wire. Omar coming. Come on, man. It didn't matter. They showed Omar straight blowing the back out of some light-skinned Puerto Rican kid and then taking out an entire trap house with 2 crackheads and his gay lover. And all of them were hitters.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Omar was the best character on The Wire. The Wire, critically acclaimed HBO show that showed the grit and drug trafficking that was the Baltimore landscape. And I say all them fancy fucking words to say, to this day, I have a shotgun because Omar made it cool.
Carolyn,
apparently, what was you about to say?
That Carolyn summoned my husband.
Right.
Oh yeah, Michael B. Jordan definitely got offed in that movie. And his braids were never quite right the entire time.
Y'all just be looking for reasons to hate Michael B. Jordan, honestly.
Where's Wallace?
I don't know. Michael B. Jordan was annoying in that movie. I mean, that show. I don't know this particular character. I think his name is Titus.
That's Titus.
Yes. No. So his actual name is Titus.
Oh, okay.
That's not his character's name on the show.
But I always use his gif, you, me, sane. That's always my favorite gif. So, are y'all familiar with this particular character? No?
That he's from that show Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Never seen it.
I know of his character. I've never seen that show.
Okay. All right. Well, he's got a rainbow headband. It's cute.
I'm gonna say I've seen people use him as gifts for like responses and everything.
Isn't it crazy how you can become famous off of shit that got nothing to do with the movie or the television show that you're on? All right, who these gay niggas?
Forgive.
Hey, that's Interview with a Vampire, baby.
The show?
Yeah.
The show.
I was about to say because this was not the
not the movie with Tom.
Not the movie. This is the show.
Okay, so who are they? Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, or
so the Tom Cruise character would be the one sitting down, and the Brad Pitt character would be the one standing.
Oh, they made him black. Damn, that nigga gay and black. I know you motherfuckers was mad. I can imagine niggas was mad.
Nah, niggas was hype. White people might have been mad, but the rest of us were excited about it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's my boy Grey Worm from Game of Thrones.
I'm about to say, oh, that's Worm.
Yeah, that's Grey Worm.
That's Grey Worm. That's my nigga. Oh, I'm like to watch that. You're Grey Worm. I'm glad you got your dick back. All right, bet.
I cannot.
He was a unit. He did. He got his dick cut off, and
I know.
That was fucked up. from birth. He didn't even get to twiddle it or nothing. And it's fucked up that I'm called Gray Worm and I don't have one.
Garnet.
So
voiced by
I've never seen a single episode of Steven Universe and have no intentions to.
Okay.
Teffy?
I said I was gonna watch it because Garnet is a bad.
Wow.
Yes.
You know, I don't be watching cartoons.
Me
I
neither.
just started watching anime.
I didn't even know they had lesbian couples in cartoons, but apparently Steven Universe is good for progressive. Yeah.
Super progressive.
Yeah. Shiv, so tell me a little bit about this character. Who is she and why is she gay?
Okay, so Garnet is in the show. The gems, they can create other gems. So Garnet is actually the combination of a ruby and a sapphire gem, and that genuinely love each other. And when they come
supposed to like get together and
they weren't supposed to be together, but then fate was like, yo, I must protect this one. And then when they came together, they turned into Garnet and Jamal, their fusion, and they are voiced by Estelle, and Estelle brings the character to life in a chef's kiss kind of way. Just
really?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. All right, I'm here for that. I might have to check that out. Where's Steven Universe on? Was it like Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network? What?
The Cartoon Network. And and they have songs and everything. And when Garnet be singing, bro.
Yeah, Estelle bring down the house.
Oh, absolutely. So I think it's on the HBO. Well, I still call it HBO Max.
Hulu, HBO Max, and Cartoon Network.
Okay, all right, I'm with it. Did y'all know Wolverine gay as shit?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, the man been around for like a few centuries, so
yeah, a hole is a hole. I mean, so
it's all pink in the dark.
Wow.
Jesus.
I never want to test that theory, but Wolverine in one of the alternate universes is in a relationship. Why has he got Hercules leg cocked up like that?
That just means that Hercules is the one doing the bending.
Listen, I was just saying it's like tribbing but standing up.
Yeah. He said, "Let me."
They do say iron sharpens iron. Hello.
Wow. Shit. Literally, only Shiv could have made that joke as epic as it was.
Trying to eat off a little handful before he goes off on his next hero's journey.
I ain't mad at him. He said, "Look, give me some of these Greek cheeks."
They just playing tummy swords. That's all.
For somebody that never saw Castlevania, you missed out on one of the dopest couples.
Oh yes,
vampire lesbians. And
I was going to say, are they men or women? Because sometimes you can't tell with vampires.
Yeah. Well, anime. That's what you can. You never know what the fuck going on with anime. Jujutsu Kaisen, all them niggas look like bitches. But I mean, this is two women, and she's the general. And let me tell you something. Her sun armor. Amazing fucking couple. Amazing couple. I honestly, this is one of my the general, and I forget what her name is, but she had one of the best fight scenes in that joint when she was taking on humans during the day.
Yeah.
Teffy, yeah, that's it. I'm sitting you down. Castlevania. Yeah, you ignorant. You real ignorant.
What?
Got me wanting to watch Castlevania all over again, bro.
Can we have a conversation now?
That could be better than Attack on Titan, but I don't care.
Is him gay? Britt, you shaking your head, yeah. Britt, this your submission.
It's something.
Well, you know what?
Him
is non-binary, so it works.
Him is on the spectrum. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Him is definitely on the spectrum.
Him is the spectrum.
Him is the spectrum. He is a whole pronoun.
Right.
It is like a whole pronoun. All right.
Whole pronoun.
I'll let that rock. I'll be like, sometimes y'all just be throwing stuff in there to be throwing stuff.
Y'all, me.
Y'all equals me. So this one is definitely Shiv's, and honestly, this was one of the more controversial characters of the X-Men 97 series, which shouldn't have been because this just makes fucking sense. But Shiv, what made you throw Morph in there?
Because of the fact that, well, like I said when we were talking about it, Morph is again another shapeshifter that, you know, sometimes they may be slinging the sausage, sometimes they're bringing the pie to the party. You never know.
You calling it pie?
Hey, listen, pie, tacos, poutine.
Taco. I like taco. I like taco better than pie because it makes more sense because it folds in pie. If you got, I mean, if you spread it, there's a. Yeah, I get what you're saying, shit. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I was trying to.
Sometimes Morph is bringing tacos. Sometimes they're bringing the sausage. You never know. You never know with Morph.
Yeah.
So
no, can you imagine? I ain't gonna front. Because Morph presents as masculine for a great majority of the series.
So does my sister. So continue.
No need. You win. No matter what I would have said next, it wouldn't
my
matter.
Twin brother. Okay.
Carolyn says, "Love me some Morph." I'm still wondering if his privates Morph too. Yeah.
Sometimes it's a taco.
There you go.
Sometimes
taco, sometimes burrito. I like that. As long as you spread that guac on your chin, boy.
Hey yo,
sour cream.
That's sour cream. Yeah.
They were ready to
no more. All right, moving on. Family Guy, gay couple.
Oh,
they're great.
New American Dad.
Jesus Christ. Once we got to the sour cream, I was like, oh God, it's just gonna get worse.
You my girl, Brit.
Now it's Jesus Christ. Laverne Cox was talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And Orange is the New Black is where I know her from the most. But what else has she been in?
She also did Professor Frankenfurter in the Fox's Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, the live rendition of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
A few years ago, they did a live rendition of a Rocky Horror Picture Show, and Laverne Cox was the Tim Curry character.
They did a whole bunch of them.
Why? Why would you?
Sony.
And Laverne Cox has a twin brother.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, a twin
brother.
A twin at birth.
Yeah. So
the one is not identical.
No, they
are identical, but
they are. The twin played their character on Orange is the New Black pre-transition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I thought it was a really cool way to get his brother some work.
Yeah. Like, hey, nigga, come. Well, that's the same way with Aaliyah and her brother. They said her brother was so feminine in the face that they used his face to finish Queen of the Damned, which there's no point because it was a shitty movie anyway. But
R.I.P. Aaliyah. I cried when she died.
R.I.P. baby
girl. Commander Holt, hands down, one of my favorite straight face proof that not all gay people are flamboyant. Some of them are very straight laced and by the book.
Mm-hmm. Why is no one having a good time? I'm having a good time.
Yeah, I you know what? I like my gays fabulous. I like them very flamboyanty and glitter and sparkles and shit.
You like them too? Those when they walk in the room, because that's what that sounds like.
You know what the funny thing is? I kind of think of it like white people. You know, white people are like, I like my blacks urban and very hip hoppy. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not offended by that. I mean, if you say it to my face, I'll punch you in your fucking mouth. But you can have your preferences. I'm sure you would love for me to eat watermelon and shuck and jive and do the latest TikTok dances for you. Also, fuck you, buddy. I just think I classify myself as a racist. Anyway, moving on.
Right now in this month?
Yeah.
That was the first.
I think that just happened.
Oh, okay. I think I did that a while ago.
Well, you know what?
I've known you.
I will be the first person to tell you that I should not be the one handling the diversity program around this place.
Absolutely not.
Usually I'd be like, hey guys, we're gonna do this thing for Pride Month, and they're like, oh god. That's why I bring Shiv on to be like, Shiv, am I okay? And he's like,
it's like in Gladiator.
I skirt the line pretty. Watch where you put that thumb, buddy. I skirt the line pretty. Teffy, this is why you gotta get up on Castlevania, because another one of our favorite characters. Yo, vampires did not break through. Proud of you, Curtis. Yeah. I be having epiphanies on this show. Like, I know I'm a fucked up person at my core. And I think my pick of my favorite gay people is indicative of how fucked up I am. Because every time I come across one of my picks, I'm like, why did I pick them? But I did. So, you know, I'm not going to be ashamed about it. This is another one of my picks. Remember what I said? Gangsta gays. So
I like you and I want you. Then we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Hard way.
The choice is yours,
Chris Hansen. But I likes to call you Chris Hansen. Fleece Johnson, man. The booty warrior. I'm not. Yes, no matter your orientation, the booty should be given consensually. But also, gangsta gays, man. You know, this nigga was like, booty is more important than air, than breathing, than water. That is a man that loves some ass.
And I forget the name of the dude that he was written for, because there was an actual dude that was on like one of those like locked up shows or whatever.
No, his name is Fleece. His name is Fleece Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes, the booty warrior is a character of Fleece Johnson. Fleece, I'ma take your ass Johnson. Like, Fleece is a legend in jail. Not for good reasons. There are niggas who whistle when they fart, from as far as the eye can see, thanks to Fleece Johnson. Fleece Johnson has done more to deter crime than any fucking program. Now, listen, I'll go to the bat about that. Black people saw Fleece Johnson waiting for you in jail and was like, you know what? I think I will go into a STEM program. Yes. Let me get that Howard application. Let me better my life, because it's niggas like that waiting for you on the inside.
You know what? Maybe the arts isn't a bad idea.
Yep. Let me get to this rapping nigga. How you gonna rip it like that, son? And how you gonna rip it like that, son? Instead of Jackson. I'm just
the black sheep, the real black sheep.
I love y'all. I fucking love this show, man.
Sony said Fleece had him doing SAT prep.
Yup. Fleece Johnson aired, and the SAT applications to take the test went through the roof. He was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my GED. Doing this drinking and drugging just ain't for me. All right. Like I said, I love my gays flamboyant. Nobody was more flamboyant than the character Wayman from Low Down Dirty Shade.
Yes.
That was the first time I saw an interracial gay couple. And I think I was more ashamed that he was fucking a white man. But then I thought, what better reparations is there than
the fucking white man?
Bernard. Listen, and the Waynes, they always seem to pick scenes where they could play gay characters in all their movies. You notice that? All I'm saying is, fellas, you can live your truth in 2024. All right, we got a handful of other ones. None that I really want to go through. Is that fucked up? Because we're running out of time. I want to give a shout out to him now. This is definitely one of the OG triple OGs. And again, non-stereotypical LGBTQ plus character.
Wallace, you gossipy bitch.
Yep. Wallace was getting clapping cheeks all through Scott Pilgrim. Actually, Wallace got more ass than Scott did.
I mean,
Guess who's drunk?
So that makes sense.
I guess Wallace. You guess right.
And the fact that it's Macaulay Culkin's brother just makes it even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't he in Succession now?
Yeah, he's in some. I mean, I heard that he's doing some kind of work. I forget.
Yeah.
This character, when they said that he was officially gay, caused all kinds of ruckus. I never watched Arthur.
When they had the wedding, like people.
Yes.
Mr. Ratburn. Like, and again, just growing up watching this, it was like, really? Like, y'all can't tell that Mr. Ratburn is
maybe a
little homosexual? Like, really?
Why is the broken wrist the universal?
Oh,
like, even the teacher on Hey Arthur, like if like he was.
Yeah, I mean, that's like being upset about Bert and Ernie. At the end of the day, like.
So can we have? I'm glad that you said that. So Bert and Ernie was on this list, and I didn't put them on because I feel like it needs to be true representation and not speculation. But before we get out of here, I want to have that conversation. Probably the most famous and long-standing representation of a male, two men living together.
On some odd couple shit.
Yeah, some real odd couple shit. And I mean, they've been doing this for a while. And I think that is our first introduction to that kind of dynamic. Two men living with each other.
Grown men.
Because think about it. No other, like, Mr. Rogers ain't had no shit like that. Barney definitely ain't had no shit like that. Blue's Clues, even Blue was a girl. Didn't know that until later.
Found that out later.
Yeah, we found out Blue was a girl much later.
Bro, he calls her she on the show all the time.
Yeah. I said what I said, Tef.
I'm right there. I have kids, and I found out on the next go around. You know,
Yeah.
As a kid, I didn't pick up on that.
How the fuck I was supposed to know that he meant that? Pee-wee did have Cowboy Curtis come through, but it's not like he lived there.
Right.
It was weird that he had that one genie with a head. I'm pretty sure.
John B. the genie.
I'm just saying.
I can make
open
a high,
that
make
door.
a low.
I'm just saying. He put his glizzy in there once or twice. I'm almost positive. Pee-wee. I'm pretty sure there's a reason he made orgasmic noises through the whole fucking episode. But still, Bert and Ernie. Are they gay?
Yeah.
Your personal opinion.
Yeah.
Didn't he come out and say that they were like they were?
No, they didn't come out and say shit.
I really thought they did.
The Family Guy had a scene with Bert and Ernie in bed.
Bert, you're using your outside voice.
But it always seemed weird because they sleep in separate beds.
They do.
So did a lot of couples back in
the
the day.
Say, a lot of couples still sleep in separate beds.
Thanks.
You know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Some women don't like the snoring. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to sleep in a separate bed.
That is valid. Depending on how hard I nut, I might snore. But this is the scene that is infamous from Family Guy. And I can almost tell by the posturing who was doing the bending that night. Because Ernie looked wore the fuck out. Well, we did this terribly. Hey, look, I'm doing the best I can to bring representation during Pride Month. Like I said, these are some of our favorite characters that show pride. What
Carolyn, no.
What Carolyn say?
I think Bert be fucking the pigeons.
Not fucking the pigeons.
Not the pigeons.
Not the how would that even work?
Carolyn.
Yo. Carolyn,
hey,
wow.
yo.
Not
Carolyn Wild.
Leave them pigeons out of this. It's funny. There's all this evidence to prove that Bert and Ernie are gay, and I just don't want to go through it right now. Not that I care. It's just
I had a whole discussion with my
So not you too.
So the diapers that we have for Tristan have like Sesame Street characters on it, and he's like, if Bert and Ernie's on there, you should write them and tell them that you don't want gay characters. I was like, first of all, I don't care.
Who said that?
My brother-in-law. He's 20. I was like, first of all, I don't care. Second of all, if I cared, I feel like the best place to put a gay character, like if I hated gay people, it would be on my child's diaper. Like,
yeah, shit.
I feel like if I cared, and I don't.
This is such a wild image that I just want to share this. Somebody submitted this as proof that at least at the minimum. Oh man, I hope I can show this. I don't know if I can. Because I didn't already hyped it up. Oh, that's fucking wild. Let me see. Hold on. Gotcha. Bangarang. Yeah.
Bangarang.
I'm just stalling until I do the thing. Somebody said this is proof positive that at the minimum, Ernie's gay.
Elephant? Oh my god.
Is it an elephant, Tef?
It is.
Or is it one of those special bad dragons?
I'm gonna just say this. Whatever he got in his bed seems mighty surprised and excited.
One of them special bad dragons.
I wasn't expecting to see that image. Know that I'll be posting that tomorrow morning on the Head Nerds in Charge page. And yeah. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride. Exactly.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Oh, Sesame Street confirmed them as special friends.
That is the name your aunt and uncle gave their significant other that they brought to Thanksgiving every single year.
Little friends, one of the two.
My special friend that
That's
eat my giblets.
Oh, that's Aunt Linda's special friend.
So wait, okay. So Statler and I forget who's the other bull. The two catty bitches from the Muppets.
Oh yeah. They made a joke.
So no, wait. So if you look, they are always together, but you never see them like apart or with any other women. But apparently, the one of them has a wife that looks just like the other.
It's just him with a wig on. Them niggas is lying.
In a wig and a dress.
Yo, what's his name? What's it called? What's the names?
They're it's Statler and I forget the other one.
I was gonna say the other ones.
And they love the theater.
Yeah.
You guys in the theater.
No, they love the theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's Waldorf and Statler, and Waldorf's wife looks just like Statler. Is the Statler puppet in a wig and a dress?
Hey yo, I am going to put so many Pride Month.
Offensive poster.
It's not. What are you talking about? It's not going to be offensive.
What are you talking about?
We're absolutely honoring champions in Pride. Teffy, just so you know, I am showing the people exactly what you're talking about. And this definitely solidifies some things.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Yep. That is his wife.
Yeah.
Ooh, I tell you, y'all was slipping them in there back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think y'all was slick.
They thought.
Those are also their special friends.
Yeah, real fucking special. All right, y'all. Now that we have affirmed your childhood or ruined it, depending on what side of the spectrum you belong to. This episode of HNIC is brought to you by the letter D and the number 69. Carolyn be funny as shit sometimes, bro.
Giggity.
All right. All right, y'all. We getting ready to get up out of here. Teffy Wonder, Shiv, UNAB all week long. Y'all already know where to follow and support us. And we will be back next Wednesday to talk more cash money shit with you. Stay out of fucking trouble. And happy Pride Month to everyone out there, whether you celebrate or not. Because guess what? In the words of Quinta Brunson, niggas be gay.
Period.
Niggas be gay. Good night.
9, 8.